what is the lesson coming not just out of Arizona, but out of the Southwest?
Number one, fight. And fight even when the narrative is telling you that you can't fight. We were hearing for so long that there's a red wave coming, there's a red wave coming. In Arizona, we're always dealing with a red wave. You know, we are a purple state, so we have to fight. So we knew when things were good that we had to fight. We knew when things were bad, we had to fight. So we just kind of kept on going. And we focused on getting out the vote. Even though there was this BS narrative about Latinos moving away hard against Democrats, we knew that we had to stick to what we know, and that's that if you get the Latinos to come out and vote, they will vote for Democrats, but you have to give them the information and the motivation. And what occurred towards the end of August is that we had that. We had the the Dobbs decision making a big difference. Thank you also to my wife for explaining to me how really big of a decision that's going to be in terms of really turning the corner with voters. Number two, we saw the Inflation Reduction Act that really encouraged young Latino voters to come out. And then lastly, the extremism. The Republicans just thought that they could just throw up any crazy Republican, and because it was an off-year election, that people were going to vote for him. And at the end of the day, that just didn't happen.
You know, it struck me when I was in Phoenix, Congressman, and I was, there to speak with Senator Kelly, talk to Latino voters, that there were all these billboards up about the sort of how, Senator Kelly had voted with President Biden, and believe it was 94% of the time, and that was a line of attack that you kept hearing from Republicans, and yet he's reelected. So I wonder what that sort of specific issue is.
Yeah, so the white supremacist Stephen Miller put up a lot of billboards all through Arizona, and especially my district, that showed what he called an open border of refugees coming in to ask for asylum. First of all,
those two,
the idiot took those pictures were from Texas, not from Arizona, and Arizonans know this. Also, he doesn't really know the border. So we cross the border all the time. We go for food. We go for, vacation. It's only a 2.5-hour drive from Phoenix for many of us. A lot of us, some people go for pharmaceuticals. We do understand there is a problem at the border. But the way that they were trying to frame it was that it was chaotic. Well, that may work in the Midwest. That may work in the Northeast. That may work in New York. But when you actually live on the border, you understand that, yeah, it's a problem, but it's not the mayhem that they're causing. And not only that, but it actually ticks off a lot of our voters on the border, because then they can't even get people to invest in their communities because they think, because of the Republicans, it's a total war zone, which is not. It's a very complicated area. It's a great place to live, but the Republicans just oversold it, and they didn't quite understand it.
The day after Election Day, Senator Kyrsten Sinema tweeted for voters to stay patient as votes are counted, stating, quote, "Democracy is worth the wait," to which you replied, quote, "Thanks for all of your help this year." What do you hope Senator Sinema learned from this year's midterms?
I don't think she'll learn. Look, this year, the reason Democrats won is because we fought together as a party. I was out there campaigning for every Democrat in Arizona. I was personally donating money, raising money for them, for our senators, for everyone up and down the ticket. We fought as a team in Arizona, and we won. Senator Sinema was nowhere to be found at all. You did not see her at one public event for anybody. And when we have some of these races that are really in the mix right now, she could have been a very good surrogate to help out a lot of our candidates, and she did nothing because she only cares about herself. She doesn't care about how this would help, us take control of the Senate. She actually predicted that we'd lose control of the Senate in front of Mitch McConnell while she was getting an award from him. So, when she tweeted that, I decided I had to at least say something, because we just can't let this happen. She either needs to get on the team, get involved, or try to make some future decisions about what she wants to do with her career.
Congressman, have you made a decision about whether or not you intend to primary her?
No, as I said before, that's a 2023 decision, and we're still in 2022.
Okay, but the time is ticking. Arizona Congressman Ruben Gallego, thank you so much.